We're looking at question 2 on the 2024 Higher Graphic Communication paper. An audio technology company are producing a new record player. A CAD technician was tasked with creating the 3D model of the record player tone arm shown below. So we've got the tone arm sitting on the page here and an exploded view looking at our parts. As we go in to the next page, question 2A asks us to describe the 3D CAD modelling techniques used to create the main arm component shown opposite. You must refer to the additional information and dimensions provided on supplementary sheet for use with question 2A to answer this question. You may use sketches to support your answer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide my page into two halves. On one side, I'm going to have sketches, and on the other side, I'm going to have commands. Going to have a look at the tone arm, and this is the part that we're looking to build. I can definitely see that I've got a profile within here of a diameter 12 at the end, and I've got a path along the centre line shown on the tone arm. So this looks like a sweep along a path to me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at creating our path. And our path follows that centre line exactly, and it's broken into three sections. The first 150 millimetres, which comes along across the page. So there we go at 150. Make that a bit neater. From there to there. I can then see that we move at a 160 degree angle and then move on 70 millimetres. So we're coming along, and that's going to be 160 degrees, and that's going to be 70 millimetres. And then at the end, we're coming along another 88, and dropping down at 145 degrees. So back the way down, that's going to be 88 from there to there, and this area in here is 145. So this will be our profile, sorry, our path. And now we need a profile. So our profile is diameter 12 that we can see sitting at the bottom. So that one's a nice and easy profile to draw. Just a circle in there at diameter 12. We must now declare our command. So we are going to use sweep along a path, or we can call that extrude along a path, either or works, and use center point of the profile to follow given path. So that has got this main part of the toner arm. We now need to go along to making the bit at part A, with the detailed view of part A. So I'm going to create a new sketch, or create a new profile, at the front of the toner arm, and at this point it's always useful to give an indication of where the front is. That profile in this case is going to be a sketch looking at the diameter of auxiliary view B. So that diameter that we can see on auxiliary view B is 15 millimeters, and we're going to extrude that, because we're adding it to it, 15 millimeters. So that's coming on. And that is diameter 15, and simply add on here, extrude 15 millimeters from the front face. We have now got a solid model of this section of the toner arm, and I can see here that I've got a wall thickness, and it's starting to be hidden because I'm starting to put a lot of lines on this one. So I've got a wall thickness of 2 millimeters. So in order to hollow out that profile, we use the shell command. So shell from frontmost face wall thickness two millimeters, and that's come in, and we've got the shell. We should state that we should remove this face as well, and that hollows out our toner arm, which only leaves the small semicircles to be removed. So because that's a semicircle, it's got a radius 1. The easiest way I would probably say to do this would be to draw a 2 millimeter diameter circle and extrude that by 10 millimeters, and then do a radial array around 360 minus 90 degrees, which is 270 degrees, and there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 profiles. So if we come in again, we're going to be recreating almost this sketch. So front profile, and we know that that there is diameter 15. Our first line is going to be created at 45 degrees, so half of this 90 from the offset there. So that there is going to be 45 degrees. And we're going to sketch a circle there, diameter 2 on that profile. I could probably make that diameter 15 a little bit clearer by indicating over here. So sketch, diameter 2, circle, using the point, the intersection point of 45-degree angle and diameter 15 circle. That will allow us to have the first profile in place. There are, as we said, there's 8 profiles going around 270 degrees. So that circle's in the correct position, and we radial array clockwise, diameter 2, circle, around diameter 15, circle, and repeat 7 times around 270 degrees. So that's coming in there. And the final point to get there is the extrude, subtract 10 millimeters. So extrude, subtract radial array profile 10 millimeters. That there allows us to access all 7 marks of this CAD modelling plan question.